YouTube Live, Archie here with some excitement news for me. Probably not for you. Ha. Bore the hell out of you with the crap I come out with, but guess what? Oh man, going over last night's visit to the Russell Farm and Russell Farm Road. I believe it's in Baldwinville. That or Templeton. Either or, this damn place has got some real dark history and some shit going on over there, and I'm telling you. And I mean, not only that, but I was had to go out there last night because I got some personal problems going on. But all I want to say is I was coming back, and I went down that damn road again. And on the way, passing the farmhouse and passing that area where I showed you in the video last night, where I saw a green light in the road, mind you, on the side of the road, but it was close to the road and on the side. But after I passed all that, and I was coming down another road from Russell Farm Road, which when you get to the end of it, you take I was heading in the Gardner to go back home. So when you come from the farmhouse, you know, like say going, where was I? I was probably going east. And I had to take a right at a stop sign. And I mean, driving down this road, which is sort of like a back road. I was with my wife. And key word. She's always telling me about this, ghost that. She does believe she does have encounters, so forth, but she wants nothing to do with it. But guess what? Sometimes I tell her things and she don't want to hear it. Blah, blah, blah. I don't believe that. Some things I come out with, she don't believe. Well, let me tell you something about this. So I am excited. Now, I mentioned one time that there was like a orange light that shot across this wall right here in a video. And that was due to the fact because there had to have been some kind of entity in this house. And it was evil. And what she was doing and how she described it when I got back home was I had to go to the store, forgot an ingredient for what she was cooking. So the counter, I'm facing a counter right now with cabinets. This is the door to it. Of course, there's another door over here. You can't see it, but you'll hear it squeak. She was in front of the door over here. Of course, I'll use this as an example. Standing here, and as she turned this way, which this way, as you can see in the corner, right there, that's the stove. And she was broiling, or was it steak in the broiler, bottom of the stove. So, excuse me a moment. How you doing?
Hey there.
We're live, just to let you know. That means the whole world's watching.
Let me flash my tits.
Yeah, my beautiful son with his gorgeous body parts he'd like to show. Right.
Yeah.
We're live, you know that, right?
I don't give a fuck.
You go away now before you mess up the whole thing. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Kid don't understand nothing. So where I was interrupted as my wife turned this way towards the stove to do some flipping of broiling steak. But before she did that, like standing over here, like I said, saw the flashlight. Now, mind you, it was broad daylight. There's no way in hell, and I mean broad daylight, I mean there was no clouds in the sky, the sun was shining bright. And it was during the summertime, so the door was even open. So as right turned and was flipping the things, my son was over there by the sink, and like I said in one video, a glass jar that was on the fridge, it stands up where my arm is, came down onto the counter in front of me, smashed. As she was flipping the steak, it all went down on the floor near her back. You know, phew. Now, I was telling this story today, and I said to the person, I made sure that this glass would not move before I set it on this fridge. And I shook the fridge. I mean, I literally shook this fridge. I mean, this is a light piece of crap fridge we have. Very cheaply made. You can take the damn thing and flip it right over if you're a big or strong enough person. So as I realized that it wasn't going nowhere and moving, yeah, and it just slide off the top of the fridge like that, come down smashing. Something had to push it. Leads me to this story last night, driving down the road, talking to my wife. As I don't know, I can't even remember what part of the woods I was in, but this orb of light looked like almost like a goddamn triangle. The same color of the light on the walls zipped by the front of the car last night, and it was big. I mean, if I was going to describe it on how big it was, this thing had to have been a baseball glove size. That's how big it was. So, that being said, and it being around the same area of all this other stuff that happened, well, I'm telling you something. I'm waiting for all the leaves to fall, and I will be going back somehow. I don't know. I wish I could get some night vision, but that's not happening. But I swear to God, I do have a bright flashlight I'm going to try and get from my father and see what I can get with that. But this unexplained green light that was in the side of the road, near the, pretty much, you know, in the road, but closer to the side, it was just sitting there mimicking my flashlight on the LED light on the phone. As it would turn, I would turn. I'd turn back, it turned back. It was just going back and forth, and I tried trying to, like I said in the video, trying to turn the phone away. So I was trying to look at it because I thought it was a person, but it wasn't. Because like I said, the car came down later on in the video. And I'm kind of glad the car did, because, oh man, there was nothing down there. Nothing. Not a person, not any other lights, just what it was there. It's fucking insane what I saw. And, oh man. But I'm definitely going back, and I'm going to be in that direct spot. And mind you, it was near a telephone pole. So the place is already marked off as the car went by, and I seen it, of course, where it was sat. But it was like 2 feet off the ground. It did look like, mind you, a flashlight waving back and forth. I mean, yeah, I wanted to get, and then like I said, I wanted to get out for the fact that that's orb of light, like a baseball glove, flew by the car later on the next night. So something's definitely dragging me to this area. Oh man, I can't wait to get back. But like I said, I'm waiting for all the leaves to fall. So when I get out there with this bright flashlight. But first, of course, I'm going to start off how I started off the last round. Standing in the house. And then, oh, I don't know. I'm going to have a tablet with me this time, too. Because the phone doesn't have much memory. I got to get that fixed by getting something with more goddamn memory. My son does have a tablet, but I got to end up fixing that screen because he broke that. But I think I'm going to start using that more often if it works. Hopefully to start recording longer if I have to. Or at least enough so I don't get it cut off while trying to do something. Like last night, yeah, I did go there with a 42% battery. And then that little time, that shit went. Then again, it went quick. Usually I can do a video, don't go dying that quick. I was only out there for like 15 minutes, 16 minutes, so obviously what I was out there drained the battery too, so go figure. But, oh man, just to think. Definitely going back out there. I swear to God, the chills were up my spine, the goosebumps came out, and like I always say, I'm not the type of person to get goosebumps. I mean, yeah, if I got a little, like, wife screwing around, slide a finger here and there, goosebumps, but I'm talking about just standing in the middle of the road with no cold air, mind you. There was no wind last night, or the night before. Not the night before, but it was a slow, dry night, and I mean, yeah, I don't get goosebumps. That's why I say, you can believe me or not, I don't care. I know what I see. I know what I have a gift of, I guess. I guess I can say now I have a true gift. And like I say, the more I'm aware of this, the more it's coming alive. The more I guess you can say the dead's starting to speak. A lot to take in, boy. I had to take some deep breaths the other night. I keep saying last night, but it was the other night. Because I was excited in the moment. And I was like, whoa, what is that? I don't want it. What could it be, But I got at least 100 yards from that damn pole. I mean, I stopped just to be cautious, but once the phone died, yeah, what the hell's there to record, And when the light goes out, you can't see goddamn nothing. So it's like, yeah, I had to get out of there. It pissed me off. But other than that, oh man, I just can't believe how much, like I say, how much contact last night. And the yelling is another thing. And I'll end it with this. Now, like I say, I thought someone could have been calling their dog in the house, but I don't know. When I did end up driving down past them houses, like say over here, you have the field, which there's no houses. Say back where the stove is this way. I mean, there was a house from the torn down farmhouse. This had to be like 400 to 500 yards away from it. I mean, it was far, maybe even 1,000 feet or yards. So, I would have heard someone coming out that way if there was any. There was lights on, but I'm for sure the people around 7:30 at night is when I got there. I'm for sure they were settling in for the night. There were cars that went by too, mind you. 2 cars, the one that caught in the video, and one drove by the opposite way, heading towards, not where the light I saw, but back the other way. So one went that way and one went that way. So I mean, yeah, it wasn't like someone was there and they got out of the car yelling, or the houses, like I said, and what I was going to say, they seem to be settled in their house. Because as soon as everything died, and it wasn't that long, 16 minutes ain't long. And I think for somebody be outside yelling like they were, and I didn't hear like names to the dog or whatever. I heard something like, get out, literally. So I mean, I gotta get back there. That's all I got to say is I got to get back there. So between the yell and the green light, and there was a bunch of orbs I did see zipping through the camera of the phone. So I mean, yeah, there was a lot of stuff going on. So, gotta get back there. Got to get back there. I wish these leaves freaking hurry up and fall off the tree. I need bare trees to get better views. So, other than that, world of YouTube. Be safe. Take care. There's a lot of dipsticks out there doing a lot of dipstick things. really literally means dipsticks shoved up their nose. But anyways, yeah. In ways I'm excited, in ways, like I like to say, I'm sad and bummed out. A lot of problems coming here at the house. A lot of problems going out in the world, like Texas and, you know, all the recent stuff happening. It's not really. People want to give up or something or cut it out. Really. Even had a friend, his mother passed away. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of shit going on. But the hunt must go on. And I'm starting to get a lot of activity, so other than that, till the next video, everybody, be safe, take care once again, and believe. That's right. Believe.